welcome back. So today we're just gonna do week, what is it, week 4 and part of 5 check-in, just to finish up the month of March. We're gonna start off with Monday the 22nd through Sunday. Hopefully. All right, let's start off with income. Income's gonna be done in green. We'll calculate it. Where can you see it? Right here. There you go. So income for the week 4, I had a payday right here, which was Tuesday, March 23rd. And then let's see. Was that it? And then I had Venmo payment. They were doing like a random, they were just giving out $10 just for you to log it into your account. So I did that. And then right here, I got a return. It's not really income, but I'm just gonna, it's money back. So I'm just gonna highlight it in green. Okay, so for income for this week, the total was $10.36 plus the $10. That's $1,046. We'll write it right over here, 1,046. Next up is spending, and I did quite the spending, I believe, this week. So Monday, nope. Tuesday, Etsy. I bought some stickers from this shop, and it was $5.40, and that came out of my buffer. And then Wednesday, I bought some pillows. That was $24.77. That came from my sinking fund, my home sinking fund. And then nothing for Thursday, nothing for Friday. Saturday was a spending day for me too. And I bought some makeup, not makeup, what was it? Oh yeah, I bought makeup at Sephora for $25.86. I bought a few lip glosses from Fenty. They were on sale. So $25, and then $5, 20 came from my beauty, and the other $5.86 came from my buffer. Victoria's Secret, I had a coupon, and I spent $2.66, and that came from my clothing sinking fund. I bought a t-shirt and one underwear, and that ended up $2.66. So let's add that up. So that's $5, and hopefully you could see that $5.40 from Etsy, $5.40 from Etsy, plus the $24.77 from TJ Maxx, plus the $25.86 from Sephora, plus the $2.66 from Victoria's Secret. That was $58.69 for spending. Let's see, next up is food, and food is purple. Monday I bought Starbucks for me and my sisters, and that came up from the drinks and snacks for $9.10, and then the $2 from $1 for tips. Also went to buy tortillas, so that came from my grocery envelope, and that was $8. Another Northgate grocery, not their grocery spend that for $12 at Northgate. Wendy's on Wednesday, it was $18. Wow, I spent a lot of money on food. And that was for me and my sister, one of my sisters. Wendy's $18. What's Thursday, groceries again for $55. And then Jamba Juice on Saturday the 27th for $17.07 for smoothies for my sisters and I. It's been hot. And then $45.45 from Chick-fil-A for me and my family. A lot of spending. Let's see. Start 10 with 10 plus 8 plus the $12 from Northgate again. $18 from Wendy's. $55 for my groceries. And then $17.07 from Java Juice, and $45.45 from Chick-fil-A. And that's $165.62, and that's a combination between groceries, buffer, eating out, and drinks and snacks envelopes. Okay, and for my bill payments, that's gonna be pink. I made a Discover payment of $300, and that was to pay off my credit card. Bank of America paid $60, and American Express I paid $40. That was it. So that was a total of bills paid. It was $400. I had one unexpected expense on Friday for $278, and that was the car insurance for one of my cars. It's not part of the bill I normally save up for. I normally buy this 6 months with car insurance for this one car, and my dad and I completely forgot about it, and I ended up taking money from my emergency fund to pay this off, and then $60 from, I don't remember if it was buffer or just random change that I had in my house, but yeah, that's $278. So I added a note for myself, so when this is when my car insurance for this particular car expires and how much it is. I don't know how we totally forgot about that car. Anyways, and then gas, I made some gas expenses. So first one was for on Tuesday for $54.95. That's for my small car. I have a 2002 Honda, and to fill the entire tank took $54.95. On Saturday, I filled out my SUV, and it took $98 to fill that baby up. I used 30 cash, and then the rest of it, my mom paid it, because she was like, how many gallons is that? I'm like, yeah, I'm only like at 5 gallons, and I don't have any more money. And she's like, no, just fill it up with my card. We ended up putting $98 in this freaking SUV. That was ridiculous. That's a whole $100 to fill one car. And I was like, I had realized it was expensive. I just didn't realize it was that expensive. And again, that's normally what happens right around this time. It, like, at least where I live, where like gas tends to be a little more expensive, but we weren't expecting $100 to fill out a tank. No, pues, wow. Y todavía le falta. The lady, I feel bad for her. And then so for tank for gas expenses, $84.95. That came out of my pocket, not including what others paid. And yeah, I should probably visit Costco and fill my tank there next time. So I'm gonna transfer my expenses to my monthly overview. All right, so for Monday it was all food. On one Monday alone, I spent $10.10 plus the $8, $18.10. And I'll show you in this video how I'm gonna use this information to budget for April, because it's definitely gonna come in handy. What else? I have one more food expense on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Wednesday, and that was $12. I'm gonna show you like how I'm gonna use the averages of what I spent and in order to budget. Any more food expenses? Of course there are. The 25th. In the middle of the week, I was like, whoa, I'm spending a lot of money on food. And then here is 2 expenses. So it's $17.07 plus the $45.45. Saturday alone, I spent $62.52. And just to let you know, like, this is what I spent, but like my parents spend money on us too, paying groceries for all of us, food, you know, you just gotta treat each other sometimes. Except I don't really have the money to treat each other, but you know, I always try. All right, gas, I have two, one on Tuesday, one on Saturday. And then where's Saturday? This one is for 30. And this one I believe is $54.95. Yep. Paydays. Do that at the end. Spending, I have 3. So Tuesday, I spent $5.40. And oh my god, $24.77 on Wednesday. A lot of spending in this week, huh? $24.77 and Saturday, which was, let's calculate that really quick. Hopefully you guys can see the numbers. $25.86 from Sephora, plus the $2.66 from Victoria's Secret. That's $28.52 on Saturday. $28.52. Then $28.52 unexpected on Friday. That was $2.78. And payments. That was $400 for the Wednesday. Oh no, wrong color. Do I have white on? Yes, I do. It's a little ugly, but it's okay. $400. And then payday. I'll be right back. Okay, this is the Etsy shop I purchased them from. It's called Tiny Kate Plans. These were from a previous order. It's $2.50 with free shipping. I like them. They're definitely affordable. They're tiny stickers. I bought the ones that are I think it's like 3x5. I have no spend stickers, and then like paydays. These are my old paydays, and then these are done in matte paper. So I mean, I like them. They're not the shiny ones. It's definitely matte. But for $2.50 and free shipping, I mean, they're totally worth it. But yeah, this is the name of the shop. Tiny Kate Plans, right there. Okay. Anyways, paydays. Let's do paydays. So there was 2 paydays. Oh my god! Hopefully you guys were able to see this. I didn't realize you guys were cut off. And there's one on Friday. We'll do this. We're $10 from Venmo, and then paycheck the 23rd. Right here. And let me highlight that. This was $10. And this was $1,063. I think that's it. Let's do the last 3 days of March. Be right back. Hopefully this is kind of clear. Okay, so the last 3 days, this is what I spent. I went to Target, and this is a mixture of household and what did I buy? Just household items, I think that's what it is. Household. And I bought like bobby pins, like $2, so like beauty, but I use the household money and some of my buffer. Anyway, so Target is spending for $32.22 and $18. My sister and I split this shampoo. It was a container of 2. And then there was a Bath and Body Works We went to the mall on the 31st. I don't know why it's not clear. Bath and Body Works. Went to the mall and I just had a coupon for Bath and Body Works, and I bought some hand sanitizer and some hand soap for the house, and I spent $11.85. And then one food expense for $14.83 for Wetzel's Pretzels. That was for me and my sisters. So that was pretty much it. I finally had a no spend day on Tuesday because this week was terrible. Well, I guess Sunday I didn't spend anything, but still. So let me transfer this to the monthly. So on the 29th, I spent $36.22 plus the 18, total of $54.22. So we back up. What days is that? 29th. Phone bill was paid 29th. $54.22. And then 30. I mean, student loans are deferred right now, but I just wrote it in the planner. And then 31st, I had food and spending. Spending was for $11.85. And food was for the $14.83, I think. $14.83, yeah. Alright, and I had a no spend day on Tuesday, and then a no spend here. Is that it? Yeah, so for the total month of March, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 no spend days. I'm hoping for March I have a little bit more, but it is what it is. So that was it for my check-in. So this is how I'm gonna use the information in order to budget for Friday. Be right back with the second part. I'm gonna fast forward to this, but I'm gonna pretty much do week 1 and then add the categories and then add the money, and then I'll be right back. This is how it's gonna help me for April. I'm gonna take the average of every category based on what I spent for the month, and then how much I use on average per week, and then how much I'm gonna be. You'll see. It's hard to explain. So expenses. So this is what I spent the month. I'm gonna divide that by the amount of weeks March had. Now it's gonna give me an average on what I spend every week. This is what I spend every week, but I want to know the average. That way I know how to budget for April on average. And then whether or not I like the average, I'm either gonna give me more money or less money for April. So for spending for $417.39, divide that by 5. Nope. I'm struggling over here. $417.39 divided by the 5 weeks. On average for random spending, it was $83.48. Food is an unusual number, but because I spent so much of that 4th week, but on average I spent, oh, maybe it's not unusual, $66.44. I just spent a lot that week versus the first and the last week. Okay, and then gas. About 24. Gas isn't that bad, but that's just because I didn't pay on Friday. Was it Saturday or Friday? I didn't pay the $98 of gas myself. I just paid $30. Otherwise, this number would have been a lot different. Unbudgeted. Divide that by 5. It's about $77. Okay. So let me grab food is my $66. I guess that's all right. That's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But this is how I'm gonna use this for April. Okay, so for April, can you see this? April budget. And this is just a scratch paper, but this is on average what I want to do. So for food, $66 is fine, but I'm just gonna give myself $60 for food per week, and this is gonna get broken down to $45 for groceries. So 60, because I want to spend less than what I spent on in March, you know. So minus 45, and then $15 for eating out. Drinks and snacks, I'm gonna cut that that cash envelope. I feel like my money was spread like not too thin, but like it was hard because sometimes I would borrow $1 from like eating out to pay for my drinks and snacks. It was weird, so I'm gonna cut drinks and snacks completely and just stick to food, to groceries and eating out. I don't know what to say, eatings and eating out or dining out, whatever you're gonna call that. For gas, again, it's more expensive, and this number would have been a lot different if I had added the $98 spent on that one Saturday. So per week. I should put weekly. Per week, $24 to me is too little. Gas, I'm gonna give myself $40 weekly. So April I think has 4 weeks. It might be 5. For spending, I can't really give myself a budget or anything, because I mean this came out of my sinking funds, my buffer, just random envelopes, you know. But for spending, on average, I would like to spend about $50 per week on average. You know, and this could be like beauty spending, house, home, on average, no more than 50. Well, this is gonna be like a goal for me. That way, oh my god, that's an O. That way, this number next month is a lot smaller. Unbudgeted. Unbudgeted, ideally, I would like $0, but this money right here, I gotta find it somewhere. I'm gonna try to put it in my miscellaneous. Miscellaneous and not my emergency fund. I would like not to use my emergency fund money at all. So for unbudgeted expenses, I'm gonna try to budget through my miscellaneous for next time if this hopefully never happens again, but you know, life, it will happen. I'm gonna budget myself. Let's do, that was $77 on average if I were to like split this money throughout all the weeks. $77, that's a lot. Miscellaneous, let's just give myself $20 just in case, you know. So when I do budgets, whenever I get paid and I split my check, I'm gonna keep this in mind: my food, my gas, and my miscellaneous for possible unbudgeted items. That way I have an envelope to pull out of versus taking out my emergency fund. I know that's the purpose of an emergency fund, but I don't know. I feel for emergency should be like a dying situation, not oops, I forgot, you know, to budget for this. I mean, again, I added this in my notes for next time, but we'll see. But yeah, so this is for weekly, so monthly, my monthly budget. How many weeks does it have? Let me just double check. April. I'm gonna count Fridays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 complete weeks. Let's budget out 4 weeks. So for food for the entire month, it's $240, which is a lot less than the $332 that I spent up here. Like what? Like, that's insane. So the difference versus what I actually spent, which is what I'm going to budget, it's $92 difference. Of hopefully going into my savings and not towards food. So that's for food, gas. 40 times 4 is $160, which is more than what I spend up here. But again, I mean, gas is, it is more expensive. I just use a lot of gas. This money, it's gonna come out of my like side hustles of Instacart and DoorDash that hopefully pay, because I haven't had like much orders around my area. I don't know if it's like the time that I go out to try to do orders, but like by the time I get to it, it's like there's nothing to do, and if it is, it's like 40 minutes away from me, and it's like not even worth it. But if I do Instacart or DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever the heck, you know, comes along the way, I'm gonna budget an additional like $10 for gas, because again, it's a little pricey, but it's to be expected because of the time of the year. This is what the minimum, and then if I have side income, it'll go up. And then my unbudgeted, which is gonna come out of my miscellaneous, because, you know, why not? Out of 40, that's $80 that I'm hoping I could put in my miscellaneous envelope and not touch unless something dumb like forgetting to pay your car insurance happens. Yeah, that's how I use my numbers of my monthly spread. Anyways, hopefully, I don't know if I'm gonna add this in the video. I don't know if it's too confusing, but I just want to give you guys an idea of how to use your numbers differently. Alright, so that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. That wasn't too confusing. I'll see you guys next time with the cash stuffing. Please consider liking the video, subscribe, comment down below. Alright, see you next time. Bye-bye.